Thieves continuing to prey on homes in high-end neighborhoods in Oakland County. It's our top story for 7 News Detroit at 5:30. I'm Brian Abel.
And I'm Glenda Lewis. Authorities are having a tough time catching up with the organized crime ring. Homes targeted in Bloomfield Township, Grosse Pointe Farms, Rochester Hills, even Northville Township in Wayne County.
We're told there's at least 100 crews from Chile operating in Metro Detroit. They break into homes in teams of 3 to 6 people.
Well, tonight, Oakland County Sheriff Michael Bouchard is holding a public town hall to explain some of the best ways to protect your home.
7 News Detroit reporter Brett Cass live in Bloomfield Hills for us, where that town hall is being held. Brett.
Yeah, Brian, this is ongoing really across the country. There's about 100 crews that are operating across the country simultaneously, especially here in Metro Detroit. And this is ongoing as recently as just a few weeks ago. So today we have Bloomfield Hills Police, Bloomfield Township Police, and the Oakland County Sheriff's Office having a town hall here in Bloomfield Hills to tell homeowners what's being done. From California to Arizona to Florida and right here in Metro Detroit, teams of burglars from South America are targeting high-end homes across the country, stealing millions in cash, jewelry, and more.
For the average burglar, it's much more a crime of opportunity. These people study their potential target, try to determine when you're not home, and try to make that their attack point.
In Oakland County, Sheriff Michael Bouchard has seen more of these thefts than any other county in the state. At one point, he says crews were stealing $1 million per week.
This group is so highly functional, they're well trained, and they're targeting our region.
That led to a press conference last year where the sheriff announced the creation of a task force with more than 20 local, state, and federal agencies dedicated to this problem in southeast Michigan.
I think the heat was turned up significantly and they kind of vacated our region. But, you know, we knew it was probably a temporary reprieve, and it's turned out to be that.
Right now, Bouchard estimates 100 crews are operating simultaneously across the country, including in Metro Detroit, working in teams of 3 to 6 people with masks and backpacks full of tools, using technology that can jam Wi-Fi cameras and alarm systems. This video from Northville shows one of those teams surveying a neighborhood, filming out of a car window in daylight. Then later at night, on the same street, they attempted their theft.
How difficult does that make it for you as law enforcement?
Super tough, because there's no operational intelligence that all of a sudden they're in our area. We just know when we start getting burglaries.
Bouchard says one of the biggest questions is where they're being trained and who's training them. But one thing they do know is where they're coming from.
In Oakland County, 2 different teams have been arrested, and 100% of them are from Chile.
But why Chile? Bouchard believes the answer lies in the visa waiver program, which allows up to 90-day travel between the U.S. and 41 other countries without obtaining a visa. The only South American country on that list, Chile, which qualified in 2014.
100% of the ones we've arrested here have violated the visa waiver program. So it's not rocket science to go, that's a problem, we should stop this.
And so is there any discussion, to your knowledge, of ending this or at least putting it on pause or anything like that?
I've talked to people in Congress, I've talked to people in the administration and in Homeland Security. No one has said they're going to pause it.
But you would obviously like that.
I would like it paused immediately.
The Department of Homeland Security responded to our request for comment with a statement saying, quote, DHS remains deeply concerned with some individuals from South America who travel to the United States and engage in criminal activity such as South American theft groups. DHS and our federal partners have actively engaged with all levels of the government of Chile to address the issue and have communicated the urgency of the situation. Chilean officials have responded by improving operational cooperation with DHS offices in efforts to detect, deter, and prevent travel to the United States by known criminal actors.
They're trying to avoid confrontation is what it seems like, but is there any fear that what could happen if there is a confrontation, if people are home? I mean, is this a safety concern too?
It's 100% a safety concern. If you're willing to come into someone else's house in the nighttime, you know, who knows what your motive is. So you can't presume that it's nonviolent, and if you're home, they're going to run.
And as of at least an hour ago, Sheriff Bouchard says there is still space available at this town hall. It's happening here behind me at Christ Church Cranbrook. Starting at 7 p.m. It runs until 9:30 p.m. Live in Bloomfield Hills, I'm Brett Cast, 7 News Detroit.
Yeah. Yeah, some good information about safety there, Brett. Thank you.